For centuries, we have looked up at the moon, a silent observer of human history. But what if I told you that the moon is more than just a dead rock? Beneath its dusty surface lies something far more valuable, something that could create the first trillionaire in human history. We once saw the moon as just a beacon in the night sky, but now it is becoming the most valuable piece of real estate in the universe. The space race is no longer just about exploration, it's about domination. Could the moon create the world's first trillionaire? You must be thinking, what's the big deal about becoming a trillionaire? We already have billionaires who launch rockets, buy social media platforms, and reshape economies. But let me tell you, a trillionaire isn't just richer. They exist on a completely different scale. A trillion is $1,000 billion. To put that into perspective, if you spent $1 million every single day, it would take you nearly 3,000 years to spend $1 trillion. That kind of wealth isn't just about buying things. It's about owning industries, building cities, and reshaping humanity's future. A trillionaire wouldn't just influence the world, they'd own the infrastructure of tomorrow. And the moon? It may be the vault holding that unimaginable fortune. When Apollo astronauts first walked on the moon, they weren't just stepping into history. They were stepping onto the greatest untapped resource in the solar system. Hidden beneath the moon's surface lies a treasure trove that could change everything. Rare minerals, platinum, and the key to unlimited clean energy. But there is one element that stands above the rest: helium-3. It's almost non-existent on Earth, but the moon? It has millions of tons of it. And here's why that matters. This single element has the potential to power the world without pollution, without fossil fuels, and without limits. If even a small portion of it is mined, it could be worth hundreds of trillions of dollars, enough to create the first trillionaire in human history. The race is already underway. Governments, corporations, and billionaires are all scrambling to claim the moon's riches. NASA's Artemis program, China's lunar colonies, and private space giants like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos are all betting their fortunes on the next great frontier. But this isn't just about science, this is a battle for economic power. For the first time in history, companies, not just countries, are planning to mine the moon. The new space billionaires aren't just looking at Mars. They want to own the moon's resources before anyone else. The first company or country to master moon mining will control the future of energy, wealth, and global power. But there's a problem. Right now, no one officially owns the moon. International space laws say it belongs to everyone. But will that really stop billionaires and governments from claiming territories? History shows us that when resources are at stake, laws don't matter, power does. Will the moon become the next global battlefield? A new Wild West, where the richest claim the best land. The 1967 Outer Space Treaty was meant to prevent exactly this. It declares that space, including the moon, is the province of all humankind and forbids national ownership. But here's the loophole. The treaty bans nations from owning land in space, but says nothing about private companies. And that's where things get complicated. Major space agencies and private corporations are pouring billions into moon missions, not for science, but for profit. The real prize? Rare minerals like helium-3, essential for next-gen energy production, and other valuable resources that could redefine the global economy. So the real question isn't if someone will claim the moon, but when. Will we see a new kind of land rush, where the wealthiest corporations carve up the moon for themselves? Who will decide the future of the moon? Politicians? Scientists? Billionaires? Or will history repeat itself, where those with power take what they want and leave the rest behind? The moon belongs to everyone, or does it? Imagine a future where the moon isn't just a research site, but a thriving economy, where space mining billionaires reshape global markets and energy no longer comes from fossil fuels, but from the moon's untapped power. This isn't science fiction. The world's first trillionaire may not be a tech mogul. but a space entrepreneur who turns lunar dust into the most valuable resource in history. With resources like helium-3 and rare metals, the moon could power entire cities on Earth, eliminating the need for fossil fuels. A single shipment of lunar minerals could be worth more than all the gold ever mined on Earth. And it doesn't stop there. With a permanent lunar presence, Mars is no longer an impossible dream. The moon becomes a launch pad for humanity's greatest journey, a gateway to the stars. But here's the real question. Who will control this future? Will it belong to all of humanity, or just a few who get there first? The moon isn't just our past, it's our future. The moon, once the stuff of ancient myth and childhood wonder, may soon become the greatest prize in human history. For thousands of years, we looked up and dreamed. But now we look up and plan. What was once unreachable is now the next frontier, a place where science meets ambition and technology meets the boundless potential of space. The moon is no longer a mystery, it's an opportunity. Mining rare minerals, harnessing helium-3, building trade outposts. The moon could power Earth for centuries, and the person who makes it happen might just become the world's first trillionaire. So now the question isn't can we, it's who will claim the moon, not just with a flag, but with vision, who will rise above Earth's gravity and rewrite human history. If this video sparked your curiosity about space, power, and the future of wealth, hit the like button, subscribe for more stories like this, and share it with someone who dreams big. And tell us in the comments, who do you think will be the first trillionaire? Musk, Bezos, or someone we've never heard of yet?